Hey friend, good morning, good morning. So, first I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. Cause see I got some more. So y'all know y'all my new friends. So I'm doing a little walk and talk this morning. I got all these cars parked in front of my house and up the street. I thought one of my neighbors died. Cause I think me and I think another neighbor up the street, I don't know, I don't see him like that. I think we the only, melanated family on the street, but I think it's one other one, but I don't never see him like that. So I thought somebody died, but somebody's selling the house. So that's what that's about. I want first another thing I want to say is thank you for all the encouraging words when I gave I did a walk and talk about what my daughter had, what happened to her, whatever. One of my friends on here, she said you take too long to tell a story. And I didn't take it to heart because she put her heart at the end. There were too many distractions, but I wish I could have heard like what stuff what my husband was saying because he was in the car riding next to us. So he you can't hear what he was saying, but he really was commenting on what I was saying and stuff like that. So I was really letting him talk. I thought in the video y'all could be able to hear, but I noticed when I edited the video that y'all couldn't hear it or whatever. So yeah, so thank y'all for the encouraging words. I had something that was like, they want to be grown, let them be grown. And don't give up. I ain't giving up on it. Just, when we do stuff when we young, we tend to have a lot of, I know that we tend to have a lot of stuff to say when they're young, like, oh, they didn't do it, but we did the same thing. But you just got to understand it. Y'all, I know y'all hear me breathing hard. Like I was saying, it actually feel good out here. It's sunny. But it got a little cool, so I won't be doing all that sweating and stuff. So yeah, I didn't give up on her. I gotta let it be. Literally, she like up the street. Like, I go around this corner right here, go down some. Oh, what's that one? No, it's the other one. But I could go this way too. And go 2 blocks up, make a left. If I go this way, I'm gonna go 2 blocks up, make a left. No. I'm gonna go to the main road. She up the street. She ain't that far. We can just walk there. I don't think no people like that house that they sell it down there, because basically all these houses look the same on the inside. They built the same and everything. And them people come in and go fast. I don't know if that's how it is when you're selling the house. Anyway, so yeah, she literally up the street or whatever. So I just let it be that. I know it's me, but I mean, she could change, right? I mean, because I read in the message that I go to my kid's phone. She told her sister, because she be smoking trees, and so our sister asked her, why you want to smoke so much? And she was like, because when I'm not smoking, she said when I'm not smoking, I think a lot and I get depressed and I cry. And then what was something? And then don't tell me that was that pole the whole time. And then she said when she be smoking, when she do smoke, these people got a dog sitting out there over there. She said when she do smoke, that she don't think about nothing. So when she said she get depressed, she think about stuff, that made me think like, did something happen that I don't know about? You know what I'm saying? It's something that I don't know about. She never told me that she holding on to, or it was a lot of stuff that just happened in our house. A lot of big changes happened, So that's why. And we had a real big change. You know what? I'm finna just tell y'all the story. Forget it. Okay. I'm finna tell y'all this story. And I'm finna tell it from the time it happened until everything ended, okay? My husband was like, don't tell it, but I'm gonna tell it. And I'm gonna tell you what, a big shift happened in our house or whatever. So, I'm gonna just say I invited a relative, a close relative, a sibling of mine. And so she came over. Well, we already wasn't talking. We already wasn't talking like that. But when it started getting around holidays, you know, I was trying to get back good with my family, you know, my sisters, stuff like that. Well, at least my mama. So, you know, we started back talking, whatever. And this sibling, she is a nurse or whatever. She's in the medical field. So she was like, can I watch my nephew while she go travel nursing? So I was like, yes, she got to see. She had already had a down pallet. So I did ask my husband, but my husband's the one that, my husband is the one that get me to try to talk, get back right with people, but I have to learn my lesson. I already learned my lesson. So I already knew how to handle people with a long handle spoon. But he just ain't get it, but he don't learn it since he been with it. This one of the ones he learned from. So I watched him. She said, gonna keep it for 8 weeks or whatever. I said, yeah, so she left. Now this is the week before Christmas break. So, so she left. We had him. He went to his daddy's house that weekend. I don't know what day she left on, but we had him for that weekend. He left his daddy that weekend. Supposed to stay for that whole week, and then come back after that next weekend. So I don't know what happened while he was with him. Something happened at the daycare where he couldn't go to daycare. So he was trying to get me to get him back. I said, I'm not getting him back until after Christmas break. So everything happened. So I think before Christmas break, no, he came back from Christmas break, and then we came from Christmas breaks. You have to take him to school. The daycare don't provide lunch or breakfast. So I used to get him up in the morning, cook him breakfast, fix his lunch, get him ready to take him to school, and we picked him up. My sister was paying me because he was supposed to be with me for 8 weeks, so I was taking care of him. So she said she finna come home early because she missed her son. So I'm like, okay. So the day she said she was coming, I took him to school or whatever. I made him an appointment to get a haircut because I wanted him to have a haircut when his mama got back. So she called and she was down here, and she was like, that she was letting me know she was down here. So I was like, well, you go pick him up from school and take him to get a haircut, because she said she was missing him. So I said, you go pick him up from school and take him to go get a haircut, you know what I'm saying, from school. So she was like, no, you can take him, whatever, I'll be back, be around now. So in my mind, I'm thinking, like, if you miss your child, you've been gone for 3 weeks. He was only gone 3 weeks, supposed to be going 8. She was gone 3 weeks. And if you miss your child, the first thing you want to do is pick them up from school, because they're going to be so happy. That's what I would do. My kids, I've been gone for 3 weeks. My kids would be happy to see me pick them up from school. So that's not what happened. So I picked them up from school, took them to get a haircut. I think my husband took them to get a haircut. And she came to the house. No, she ain't come to the house. So here it is, it's 6 something going on 7 o'clock. We finna go fishing. Y'all know we like to fish. So my husband like, no, we were going fishing. So my sister called. I said, we finna be gone. We finna go fishing, but they're at the house. So she said she gonna be there around 7:30 or something like that. So we go fishing. I'm out there fishing. Me, my husband, my brother. Hold on, dress up one of y'all. Oh shoot, I'm about to lose my car. So dang. So when we was out there fishing, my back was hurting real bad. So I started to go to the hospital because my back was hurting. So I go to the hospital, sitting there. I didn't even get to be seeing, and they took me temperature, whatever they do. You know, when you first get in there. My sister called me. So my sister called me. She like, She like, your son, your son blessing my son or something like that. So I'm like, what? So she was like, yeah. So first thing I called my mouth was call the police. And I'm on my way. So I left the hospital. Mind you, take me 10 minutes to get to the house, right? I get to the house. So I walk in the door. I'm like, what's going on? So prior to me getting there, she's snapping, getting all up in my son's face or whatever. And she was shit being and our nurse, she went in there, she checked my nephew, whatever. Talking about he had a tear. So she was like, yeah, somebody got some more of them things on their tree. I'm gonna keep walking. So she said, I asked what happened. She said, I'm on the phone with DCF right now. I said, what you on the phone with DCF for? I said, you need to be calling the police. She ain't even had called the police yet. So with me, right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't give a don't. Right is right, wrong is wrong. If my son did something like that, call the police. Fuck that. Excuse my language, but fuck that. So she called me, whatever. She snapping. So I asked my nephew. At the time, my nephew was 4. Yeah, 4. So I said, what happened? This is exactly what he said. He said, and I never forget it. This is exactly how he said. I never forget it. He said, Jaden put his penis in my butt. So, I said, when this happened, whatever. So she trying to talk over him, talking about a cover. The cover that he ain't had till after he got back, that he took to school. He had at school all week. I sent it with him that Monday when he came back. So the cover was at the house. Because a blanket I sent to school with him, so he could have nap time. So so my sister, she talking shit to Jada. I go in there, Jada. I said, Jada, I said, if you did this, I'm finna fuck you up. He was like, Mama, I didn't do this. He was like, Mama, I didn't do this. Like that. He crying. I said, Mama, I did not do that. So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I believe you. So while my sister said my son standing next to me, cause I'm talking about I jacked my son up, you hear me? So my sister standing next to me. Jada standing next to me. My nephew he's sitting on my sister's lap. So I'm gonna show you his face. So when I'm looking at my sister talking shit to my son, because I'm letting her vent out, because if this happened to me, I'd probably be whacked, spazzing out too. But she wasn't like spazzing out, but she was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have been sobbing. I ain't gonna even lie. So while my nephew, he's sitting on my sister's lap, she cussed my son out. My nephew on my sister's lap looking like this at my son. So I'm watching everything because I'm talking about this shit's going in slow motion. You hear me? So so we went on the police. So in my county where I stay at, they have a priority. So the worst of the crime, that's when they come out. So to them, that probably wasn't no priority. So I was like, did you call the people when they coming? She was like, no, she ain't calling, whatever. So I go outside, I call my husband. I'm telling my husband what's going on. And I'm telling, I'm like, don't get off the phone with me because, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get that sun out of my face, but I'm about to turn. So, when we, so she called them. They ain't coming out yet. They sending somebody. I said, well, come on. I'm finna take it to the hospital because when they call the police, they coming. So I get in the car, take it to the hospital. I park in the front, let her out, I'm finna park the car. But I fuck around and go to the store and get me a pack of cigarettes. So I had to start back smoking cigarettes that day. When they got me some cigarettes. Smoked a cigarette and went inside. So when I go inside, she sat down, whatever, not gonna sit down. So she was like, he going around telling people in the hospital Like, he just openly telling people what happened. Like, yeah, he, I wasn't in there, so I can't tell you exactly how he said it. So, so I'm sitting down, whatever. So my sister asked me, now this is where the weird stuff goes. My sister had asked me, do you think he'll lie about something like that? So I was like, I said, I don't know. I said, I won't know. I said, I don't play that. I said, but do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. So she's like, I want to go home. She want to go home, whatever. She was like, I don't want to deal with this or whatever. So I break down and I start crying. So my nephew, he playing around, you know what I'm saying? He just hopping on the thing, playing around, whatever. So, but he next to her, it's like a little section of the couch in the hospital. So I'm sitting on one end, it's on the other, but we diagonal from each other. So I just said, Joy, I'm crying. I'm so sorry, man. I would never, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. So my nephew was in front of her. So I couldn't see her, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm crying. My nephew moved till I seen her. How about my sister was smiling? She was smiling. I'm over here crying. She's smiling. So some said, shut that shit off. I shut it off. So now, I don't know how to feel at this time. Because mind you, like I said, everything was moving in slow motion, but it moved so fast. Mind you, when I told you my sister called me, it was like 7:10. We in the hospital, it's like 12 o'clock. I'm talking about time. It's flying. So she go back there with the people, and then the police come. The police come to the hospital. The police go back there. They come back out. They want to speak to me. This is how the police coming in. The police say, so explain to me what happened. Like, he feel like it's a bullshit. So we telling him what happened. I'm telling him what happened to the time we got right there. He was like, well, he's mentioning something about some he mentioned something about some blanket. I said he couldn't have the blanket. He just got the blanket. I sent the blanket with him to school. So how he got the blanket that he talking about? Because my daughter got it for Christmas, but I sent it with him when he went to school. So he been at school all week. So so they was like, well, she's saying that being of his age, he's not good with time and stuff like that. So she come out, because you know when you go to the hospital, they're going to tell you what happened. They're going to be able to look because they looking. So the police, she come out or whatever, because the police don't talk to us. Because my husband, he done made it up there to where I'm at. So she come out and she come, I'm going to turn on the street. I hope y'all can hear me. So she come out, because I don't want to pass the lady, she like to talk. So she come out and I said, what did they say? She said, they finna run through your house. So I'm like, that's what she said. She said they finna run through your house. So I'm like, okay. So the people come out and they tell her she gotta go to this forensic place. I guess it's a sexual forensic place. You know, I done been through this because where I work. So she go through a sexual forensic place. I guess they gotta look at it more detailed. So they go to the place, and I take her to the place. So I take her to the place. He going. When he going there, when she come out, I'm trying to make sure nobody dogs come out of the garage. So when she come out, bites on her. When she come out, the place is like, okay, so she come out with the same deputy that came and talked to us. So when she come out, she turned her back to us. So I told my husband, I said, she talking. Good morning. I said, she talking about me. So she get in the car. I said, what they say? Because this place, they looking more detailed into his place, you know, his backside. So I say, what they say? She say, they headed to your house right now. So I'm trying to figure out what they said about him. Because I really want to know. You keep telling me the people finna come to my house. So I raced her home. Mind you, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. So when they so I raced her, took her home. She went inside. I left. But now I'm pissed. Because now this shit ain't seeming right. I don't think I knew how to feel. I think I had a whole bunch of emotions at the time. So, ooh, my back killing me. Good morning. So, so I get home. Police are already there. They're already there. So, I go inside. They said they want to speak to my kids. Go in there, we open the door. On top of it, talking to all the kids. The ones that could get up. So they asked them questions, whatever. And I was saying no, they don't know what could have possibly happened. They asked, do they think their brother would do it? And they was like, they need to swab my son's mouth. I said, well, okay, because if he did it, he'd take it. So they did that, and then they left. I asked the police. I said, well, what happened? The police tell me your sister is concerned about your son staying here with your other children. I'm like, what? So when she was talking at the door, that's what she was saying. I'm like, I don't have no problem with my son being here with his siblings. So I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, what did they say? It was like, it's definitely a tear. But, we have to do our due diligence and stuff. I said, okay, do what y'all gotta do. So that night, when that happened, shifted our household. It really did. It really did. It really shifted our household. And our house ain't never really been the same. I'm talking about, we used to have so much fun. We was happy. I had to move, me and my kids. Now, the house I picked probably wasn't the best. But because I was on public houses so long, I forced myself to move. I forced myself to leave. You get what I'm saying? Because I want to know how it is to live in the real world, pay real rent. I know people like, girl, I would have kept that, but I had did this for so long. You know what I'm saying? That it make you comfortable. Now, yes, I will go back, but I will use it as a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? Because you can spend a lot of money when you're over there, because, the rent ain't going to be nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking nobody for that. I just did what I want to do for myself and my kids, but we had a lot of fun. I'm talking about we was happy. She knew we was happy. Because she was like, I like how your kids, they trust you. They can be so open with you. You know what I'm saying? Because all my kids, we just wrestle, we play, we chew each other, or, we just be having a ball. But ever since that happened, it just shifted the house. It shifted the spirit of the house. Okay, when you cut people off, let that be. Let it be. Let it be. You can handle people, but don't have to come to your house. Because people real deal be out here, be jealous. And I don't get jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be jealous. I can't understand people be jealous of me. Like, I just don't get it. So y'all want to know the outcome of what happened. So boom. I'm going to tell y'all that part another time. I feel like I already been on here. But I'll tell y'all the outcome of the next one. This time I really ain't want to tell that part. But it be a lot of stuff going on. And I just got to keep my head up. Now, don't get me wrong, that shit, when that happened, I got set into a deep part of depression. And I was crying every day. I was chain smoking them cigarettes. Because I just That junk hurt me. It hurt me. I'm gonna tell y'all the next part because in another video, my next walk and talk, I'll finish it off. Cause I got to tell y'all what happened like 2 mornings ago. I want to hear y'all thoughts. Let me know in the comments what's y'all thoughts. That's exactly how it went. I remember it so vividly. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'll never forget it. Because it just shifted our household. That energy was just so bad. Everybody walking around worrisome. You know what I'm saying? Scared. Questioning stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to figure out when it's going to possibly happen. Only thing that person, and I ain't going to even lie. Only person that really kept their level head was my husband. It was him. It was like, man, I just don't believe that because he don't have his nephews over. He don't have his son over. He just like, I don't believe that. He just didn't believe it. So, I just want to pretty much, I love this lady yard. I want to show her house. Look at this yard. Just look at the yard. It's so beautiful. Got this nice big oak tree. I know her porch be feeling good. But yeah, like, it just pretty much just shifted our house, y'all. So now I'll be kind of picky about who come over. You know, it just, you could tell it don't even feel the same. The house be feeling dark. I'm trying to change it. That's why I want to move. To leave that. I don't try to clean it out. But you know, when you have spirits be left behind that's so strong and so nasty and so evil, that's just what it is. Just being straight evil. I'm trying to, okay, I guess this has to be better. So that's how it was. So drop in the comments and let me know y'all thoughts. Exactly how I said is exactly how I went. I tell the same story to people, and I just want to hear everybody's reaction. I'm not a nasty person. I try my best to help people, even if I don't have. I got all these kids. Y'all know, it ain't nothing to brag about, or nothing, but since I left my mama's house, I've not lived back with my mama. I left my mama's house 16, 17 years old. I left 17, had man. I was at my mama's house. I got my apartment when I was 19. Yeah, I was 19, and I ain't been back to my mama's house since I've been out since 19. That's when I got my own place. I haven't stayed back with my mama since then. I'm not bragging or nothing like that, but my mama don't stay with me. My brothers don't stay with me. My sisters don't stay with me. And I'm the one with the most kids. And I'm not trying to down them or nothing like that, but I'm always there to help because I know it was a time where I had nothing nice to ask them for money and stuff like that, you know, and you know, ain't take care of my responsibilities like I was or whatever. You know, I always was broke. But now I feel like I'm taking care of stuff. I'm able to help them. I'm able to what's the word I'm trying to say? Not repay them, but you know what I'm saying? Extend it back out to them when they need help from me. Even, I ain't gonna even say that part. See, a lot of stuff to see. That's why you have to watch how you do people, because it'll come back on you. And that karma done hit. Trust me, it done hit. But I'm gonna tell y'all that in my next walk and talk. I want to thank y'all for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. You can share it. It's just real life. I'm just telling part of my story, things that shifted us. But I know I'm ended up blessed in the end. So I just want to thank y'all. I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all something. I've been trying not to tell this, but I just told it anyway. So still drop in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all thoughts. And I'll let y'all know my next walk and talk what happened with the rest. And I'm going to talk to y'all later, all right? Bye.